savage. I one time, but now she back again. When I'm in Cali, I keep the cause I ain't lacking. She said that's her best friend, I guess I'm friends.
She quit her 9 to 5, working for me. They chat know I'm a goat, like my logo jumping. Spent 50 on the watch, my wrist turned like Ben 10. Butter peeking, I'm on road with it. Praying to God I make it back. Monte Carlo in the trenches faster than a scat pack. I can't hang around no rap, my mama taught me better than that. It feel better when around me, that's my habitat. He just rapping, getting the store, I heard he pay for his respect. I buy like every day, I'm contract. Got like 4 gold plaques, turned up to the max. 75-star, got an X.
5-star for in a I'm going brazen. When just a week ago, try to play me. I'm talking about my main mans, cause I put them on your head, bro.
It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Looking at Chicago, they took the win in their last game against Denver. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
To the paint, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
A three from Wembanyama. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Knowing the fact that both these teams play in the same conference, yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
Here's Holmgren. Back to Westbrook. And here's Anthony from the arc. The rebound by Johnson. To the inside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Pass to Holmgren. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. It's a 3-point game. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
Holmgren can't hit. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Banchero. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Back to Johnson. Just 3 to shoot. Ewing gets the rebound. Baltimore trails by 3. Here's Jordan. Holmgren. Nets passing it around. Inside. Plays it up and banks it in. Holmgren's got his second bucket tonight.
You see the touch Holmgren has down low. He's so comfortable attacking the rim.
Down low. And Wembanyama throws it down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams changing it up here. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Mutombo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Back to Jordan. To the middle. Bosh with the bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Back to you, Kevin.
The sky is the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie.
A generational talent. Wembanyama is an all-around player with incredible upside.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
But our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Baltimore trails by 4. Michael Jordan on the wing. He has yet to score. Pass to Bosh. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 7. Michael Jordan on the wing. Mutombo grabs the board. The Bulls leading by 4. Pass to Johnson. Back to Mutombo. Now Wells. Clock at 4. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe is so active on the way.
It's Jordan on the wing. And the 3 off target. Pass to Allen. Puts up a deep 3. Baltimore with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here is Wells. And the dunk by Wells.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Jordan. And Jordan slams it in.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
It's Ingram on the wing. His three-pointers off the mark. The Bulls leading by 8. Here's Ware. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Marbury. It's stolen by White. Jumps up. And slam dunk by Allen.
And great awareness and defensive pressure from White to force that turnover and get them that fast break chance.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
A nice shot by Ewing.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Pass to Mutombo. From 10 feet out. And it's to Kembe with the jam.
Oh my. I mean, that nearly brought the backboard down with that slam.
Well, don't you think, Ray, that's always a possibility when he's the one to finish?
No doubt.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on there.
It's rebounded by Bosch. Baltimore trails by 10. Green taking his time here. Pass to Ewing. The layup off target. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Bulls moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Allen. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams will make substitutions. Stan, teams track different officiating crews, don't they, and how they tend to call the game.
Yeah, they do, Kevin, and there are some organizations who do it more than others. I'm not a fan of it myself because I think it puts your players' focus on the officials and takes away from focusing on what they're supposed to be doing on the court. So I'm not a big fan of it.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Chicago leading by 10. White down low. Nothing on the board. And Ewing sends it back. Pass to Jordan. And Ware pulls it down. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Now, Wiggins. Good work defensively by Anthony.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Stolen. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Smith. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And out of bounds as Baltimore gains possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
And here's Anthony for three. It's all in by the Bulls. Now Ware. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Bulls making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
Chris Bosh.
It's on Chris Bosh.
Personal foul.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
To stand in terms of emerging young stars, Banchero is very high on that list.
Well, he sure is, Kevin, because he can create shots for himself and his teammates. And as we've already seen in his early years, this guy is at his best in the playoffs, and that's a trait you're always looking for.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. And Wiggins throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Drake lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Baltimore trails by 19. Here's Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. On the wing, Ewing. They need this one. Just 5 on the clock. Anthony drawing the double team. And stolen by Wiggins. Out to White. On the wing, Wiggins. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Going to Wembanyama any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Baltimore trails by 21. Pass to Holmgren. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Here's Wells. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one is off.
Bonzi Wells. 2 shots.
That's off as well, so he misses both. The Nets on offense. Michael Jordan on the wing. No good, unable to end this run. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Bulls. Pass to LaFrance. Clock at 6. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, reading the defense, knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
And the dunk by Wells.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago. And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
And so it's Chicago, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Chicago leading by 23. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Yeah, on any given night, this is what Wembanyama is capable of. He can put on a one-man show.
Inside. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Allen. Wembanyama, right side. Banchero outside. 5 on the clock. Taken away by Anthony. Jordan left side. No one near him. And the shot goes in. Jordan's got 6.
It's just amazing the hang time Jordan gets, even on a simple jumper.
Back to Wembanyama. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. He's got 18.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Holmgren wide open. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Allen, that's good.
3 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And here's Anthony from the arc.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Chicago ball.
Allen with the ball. He's picked up by Ewing and stolen by Jordan. It's tipped and stolen by Wiggins. And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way. Wembanyama, no good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
And it doesn't get any easier for Carmelo. Love seeing him go up strong inside.
Johnson double team, and the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
So, for the Nets, here's Marbury. Still without a basket. Here's Bosch. Wembanyama with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And it's Banchero missing. 3-on-3. Green in the high post. Pass to Marbury. Beyond the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Here's Marbury. For three, Ingram. Great defense that time from Banchero. Now, here's Johnson. He's got 5. And out of bounds as Baltimore gains possession.
Number 0.
Baltimore on offense. Outside, Green. Pass to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, there's Ingram using his length and just hammering it down.
Johnson right side. And there's the call on Bosch. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Banchero outside. Just 5 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Now in the lineup for your Nets. Patrick Ewing. Chet Holmgren. Carmelo Anthony.
Here's Marbury. Still yet to score. Kicks it out to Jordan. Over Allen. Jordan's shot is off. Pass to Mutombo.
2 minutes.
And the Bulls with another miss. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Holmgren looking around. Pushing it up. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
To the paint. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Gray lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Jordan inside. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
To the inside. Great defense that time from Ewing.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Anthony can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Johnson goes in. Nobody near Allen. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Here's Anthony. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And this is Mutombo's calling card, using that wide wingspan to just erase shots left and right. Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Westbrook scanning the floor. Puts the move on. LaFrance pulls it in.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And out of bounds as Baltimore gains possession.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
Ingram outside. Tries it from 19. And he connects with the jumper.
Well, that could be a tough shot, but easy there for Brandon Ingram.
Pass to Mutombo. And the layup's good off the glass.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Outside Rodman. Bosch in the post. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Mutombo. Here's Wells. Baltimore with the rebound. In transition, here come the Nets. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Again, the Nets for two.
Well, getting out in the open court there, and Ingram just finishes off the break.
Tries the spin move. White throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Chris Bosh.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Stan, what's your read on it?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter, and we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us a long time to catch up with how good he is.
Pass to Ingram for three. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Wells with it. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA. He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
White with it. Now guarded by Jordan. Back to Wells. Shoots the three. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Westbrook plays so hard out there. When he has the rim in his sights, he locks in on throwing it down.
And here we go. Holmgren heading to the hoop. Pass to Ewing. Back to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. For three, Ingram. Rebound by the Bulls. Now Ware. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Airtight rim protection from Holmgren, using his length beautifully.
Ewing outside. Here's Jordan. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
Yep, it counts. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Ewing. And it's White with the rebound. And here are the Bulls now. Pass to Mutombo. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Stan, we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory is not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline.
Oh, look at that.
Wow. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Jordan, and it's blocked. It's tipped, taken away by Anthony. Down low, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Scoring at an efficient clip tonight. Melo in that zone.
Here's Smith, driving to the basket.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games from now.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate.
She bad, I like this. Now she wanna face car valid and she got nice lips. Innocent and a freak, that's my type. 10 out of 10, yeah, that's my. If you like TikTok like this. I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I girl, move your waist and wine like this. Face car valid and her body come perfect. I could be patient if it's worth it. If you want a Birkin, then earn it. Miss, we can make fire like furnace. You pull up on me in a night with a purpose. And your eye contact is flirting. You got the I'm surfing. Miss, if you got a bumper, then twerk it. Miss, if you got a bumper, then shake it. Vibrate it, embrace it. Let's make it. First step, room, next step. I got you tryna get. If you can handle, come take it. I know that your friends like me and you hate it. Babe, they can look, not touch. Only you, and me. Homebody, I don't like party, but we can party like we at Carney. First day, palm me. Only you, and me. Let's do. She don't need honey, she already. If you bring your girls, I'ma bring my army. She bad, I like this. Now she wanna face car valid and she got nice lips. Innocent and a freak, that's my type. At 10, yeah, that's my. If you TikTok like this, I know what you're on, don't try hide.
wish that you would tell me if so. Then I got a place that we could go. Ain't gon' let you play me like the game's on your phone. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone. Do I cross your mind? Gotta know, these feelings for you I can't control. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone. Do I cross your mind? Gotta know, these feelings for you I can't control. So, where you wanna go? It don't really matter, still get you out. Came for a show, I'ma show out. What you heard, what you know about me. Not a thing, been riding around the forest, switching lanes. Ain't a girl in the world that can make me change. Not as long as you keep playing games, baby. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone. Do I cross your mind? Gotta know, these feelings for you I can't control. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone. Do I cross your mind? Gotta know, these feelings for you I can't control.
One, two, three, woo! Look right past me, you slept wrong. Not all pain turns to Teflon. If that's my soul, that's a bet, brum. Blue face patience, bank tested, breath